Chapter 1 of ՕDigger Smith. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Son of the Exiles. ՕDigger Smith by C.J. Dennis. Chapter 1. Before the War.
Before the war she sighs, before the war, then blinks her eyes and tries to work a smile. Old scenes, she says, don't look the same no more. Old ways, she says, seems to have changed their style. The pleasures that we had don't seem worth while, them simple joys that passed an hour away, and troubles that we used to so revile. How small they look, she says, how small today. This war, sighs old Ma Flood, and when I seen the old girl sittin' in our parlour there, tellin' her troubles to my wife Doreen, as though the talkin' eased her load of care, I thinks of mothers here and everywhere, smilin' a bit while they are grievin' sore for growin' up babies fightin' over there. And then I hears 'em sigh, before the war. My wife has took the social habit hard. I ain't averse, one more new word I've learned. Averse to tea when tea is to be had, and when it comes I reckon that it's earned. It's just a drink as far as I'm concerned, good for a bloke that's toilin' on the land. But when a caller comes, here I am turned into a social butterfly offhand. And drinkin' tea becomes an holy rite, so's I won't bring the family to disgrace. I gets a bit of coachin' overnight on ridin' winners in this bun-fed race. I have to change me shirt and wash me face, and look real neat from my waist up, at least, and sling remarks in at the proper place, and not make noises drinkin' like a beast. Have some more cake, another slice now do, and won't you have a second cup of tea? How is the children? Oh, it makes me blue. This boudoir habit ain't no good to me. I likes to take me tucker plain and free, tea and a chunk out on the job for choice, so I can stoke with no one there to see. Besides, I haven't got no company voice. Of course I've had it all out with the wife. I argues that there's work that must be done, and tells her that I hates this Tony life. She says there's duties that we must not shun. You bet that ends it, so I joins the fun, and puts 'em all at ease with silly grins, slings bits of repartee like have a bun, and passes bread and butter for me sins. Since I've been married, say, I've chucked some things and learned a whole lot more to fill the space. I've slung all slang, crook words have taken wings, and I have learned to entertain with grace. But when old Mrs. Flood comes round our place, I don't object to her for all her size, because I likes her ways, I likes her face, and most of all she has them mother's eyes. Before the war, she sighs, the poor old girl. Her talk, it gets me thinkin' in between, while I'm assistin' at this social whirl. She comes across for comfort to Doreen, to talk about the things that might have been if Sid had not been killed at Suvla Bay, or Jim not done a bunk at 17 and not been heard of since he went away. They have a little farm right next to us, her and her husband, where they live alone. Spite of her cares, she ain't the sort to fuss or serve up sudden tears and sob and moan. And since I've known her, somehow I have
Sample complete. Ready to continue?